This is a Livescribe pen. I believe it's called the Pulse pen. And this is the display to the pen and the microphone, as well as speaker, and it's for headphones. And the back of it, it kind of denotes what size of storage is available. And this is where it's charged, as well as data transfer. And on the tip here is both the actual pen, and you can see that little glass there. It's, I guess, kind of like a reader, or kind of like a camera. It's interesting. This is the journal, and it looks a lot like your average journal. It's hardcover, and you can get kind of like a spiral bound one too. And just inside this, and every page looks pretty normal. It's paper, but if you look really close, you can see that there's kind of like a watermark to it, and each page is unique. And even on the front of the journals, each journal sometimes has this kind of little tag on it that's well, it's watermarked as well. So this device knows what journal this is. So what I'll do is pop this open, I'll back a page, and I'm filming like left-handed. It's kind of strange here. So turn the pen on, Livescribe, and the time, and it does some other things on the display. So first thing I can do is I can go down here, and all the controls are right along the bottom of the page. So I can just tell it, for example, to begin recording, and that's what you get. So yeah, it's recording audio, and it's doing exactly what it claims, but there's something a little bit unique about it as well. Let's start with a simple sentence. And while writing this, I will also be recording. I'll say oh, and let's see, let's draw a picture too. So ... There's my writing. I'm still recording. And then down here what I'll draw is, I guess, kind of a simple picture, something that I typically do. But while I'm drawing it, I'll narrate along so that you can see what this looks like when the program takes it and shows not only the illustration, but you can tap on the illustration. Why am I explaining this to you? You'll see it. It's a lot more exciting to meddle with it. So here we go. I'll draw a nice big mouth. I'll do the rounded and sort of irregular teeth on it, and I'll put a tongue in there. And I'll just shade it just because I can. But I'll do a shading really sloppy. Do a big nose on this guy. And this is the shine. I will put, let's see, I'll put the typical sort of crescent-shaped eyes. You know, his eyes are closed. And then I'll draw the ear. I'll give it plenty of room on the ear, because I'm going to put some stripes on it. And then I will connect his head all the way around. It's funny drawing this way because I'm used to holding the page with my other hand. I'm doing this. So here goes this ear, and the background is in going back for velocity. And I'll put some stripes on it just for fun. There he goes. And I think it looks like he could have a scarf. It's warm right now, warm weather, but I think a scarf would be fitting for this. And I'll kind of fly that scarf and put the little tassels on the end. And there. And I'll make his body lean a little bit. And then, how about this? Whoa, a star. And here's his word bubble. I'll go right behind his head a little bit just for depth. And then I'll add some speed lines here. And I can put down at the bottom, if this were during a meeting, I might say this is like a concept sketch. Number 1. There we go. I'll turn back to some of these controls. I will stop the recording by just touching it. There we go. And these rest of these controls are for either bookmarking a recording, jumping to exact position, playback, and everything. So let's go ahead and I will just touch this page.
Simple sentence. And while I say oh, and say legs, draw head, picture two. I'll give it plenty of room on the ear because I'm gonna put some stripes on it, and then just because I can. I'll do a straight and really sloppy. Do a big nose on this guy, and this is the shine. I will put, let's see, I'll put the typical sort of crescent shaped eyes. You know, his eyes are closed, and then I'll draw the ear lines there. And I could put down at the bottom, if this were during the meeting, I might say this is concept sketch. Concept sketch. Number one. There we go. After practicing these controls, I will stop recording by just touching.
And as well as jumping into a position in the recording, so just tap here.
Plenty of room on the ear, because I'm going to put some stripes on it. Picture two. So dot, there's, and there. I'll make his body feel.
And that's how it responds.
And then,
Volume controls.
And here's his word bubble. I'll go right behind his head and just put that.
That's fundamentally how it works, and you can go back pages to where you've had other meetings, and you don't have to do anything special. You can just touch.
As a way to engage education training for the community or for the students? Both. For students.
There we go. So as much as you can put onto here, literally as much as you can record, and it's about 200 hours on the 2 gig model. It's about 200 hours, which is, I think that's a ton. So now, over to the cradle, what I'll do is I will dock this pen so that you can see what it does on the computer. There we go. This is the Livescribe desktop application that essentially interfaces with the pen, and it sort of quickly just loaded all these different pages up here, and these are pages that obviously I have in the journal. I'm just going to simply double click on this one and bring this up. You can adjust the view right up here, or as with any OS you can change it to a grid view or just this paper view. As I click on the different text, I get this.
Simple sentence.
Audio controls,
And
as well as a sort of
while
unique animation of what is happening
writing
along with the
this,
audio.
I
And then you can also click on the different areas of this
and
and skip down there.
And the background is in going back.
Or skip to here.
This guy. And this is the shine.
There we go.
And here's his word bubble.
The audio controls allow you to do the same thing that the pen can do. You can speed up the recording, jump to a certain area of the audio, and all of that, or bookmark different spots. So what I've done is taken this page and uploaded it to the Livescribe community. It is a area that's free. Just sign up and get a free registration. It allows you to sort of share the different things that you've done with really, I think, anybody. Some of the presets up here in the corner allow you to email it to a friend, download as a PDF. You can also link to a particular file, which I think it sort of packages it all together so you can grab the whole thing. There's the obviously share on Facebook, and what I'm doing with this tutorial is embed this file. I'm going to take this file and embed it into a WordPress post, which can be done in the HTML view of any of the WordPress apps from, oh gosh, WordPress all the way back, I believe, like the early 2 version. So here it is. It's pretty simplistic here. Full screen, audio controls, and time to sort of change a few things. If I were to select category, what is this? I could just say it's a cartoon. file size, and description. Simple, let's see, simple tutorial, Livescribe pen. And I will just save that. And then right under the privacy I will say, make this file public. And there it is. Edit access list. And whenever you edit the access list, you can kind of start to control who sees it and who's emailed and different things like that. Again, a nice feature, but not something that everyone is completely unfamiliar with. And that's that. At this point, you've probably seen the tutorial before this. Now you see the interface, and you've seen the blog post. That's it. That's the Livescribe pen.